Hello everyone! Today's tutorial is about blogging in WordPress in 2021. The hypothesis for this video is that you have chosen a name for your blog and the hosting provider. If you haven't figured out yet the hosting provider, don't worry, I will place a link with the recommendations in the description of this video. Now, let's get to work. First, you will need to choose a theme for your blog. You can do this two ways. You can either go to your WordPress dashboard inside Appearance, Themes, and try to add a new theme. You will see a list of all the themes in WordPress. They are sorted by featured, but you can sort them by popularity, the latest, or you can add some extra filters based on features, the type of layout that you care. I usually go with popular. But my favorite way of looking for a theme is going straight to wordpress.org/themes. Let's browse a bit. Let's pick a theme. When you choose a theme, make sure it was updated recently, in the last 6 months or even less. Why? Because WordPress updates on a regular basis. And if your theme does not incorporate the latest updates, you will encounter bugs and crashes. Next, you will care about its ratings. Make sure it has very few 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star ratings. You can also look at the active installations. This particular theme is very popular. It's in like the top 15 WordPress themes. But you can also investigate themes that have less installs. Why? Because it takes time until a theme becomes popular, and there are plenty of themes that are very good and launched a week ago and have only 50 active installations. What you need to do when you want to compare themes is head over to the homepage of the theme and look at the features. Because in the end, the reviews, the updates, and the features are the ones that matter to you. Usually, themes have a paid plan and a free plan, but if you only intend to blog, most of the time a free plan is what you need. Nevertheless, you can always compare plans and see what features you want or you don't need. This particular theme is our own theme, but definitely you can browse through tons of them until you find your match. Now, every theme usually comes packed with some templates, like pre-designed websites ready to go live. Let's browse a bit through these designs. You have the ability to try them live online, or to preview how they look like, how the blog page looks like, the blog post. Let me show you one of my favorites. This is the home page, and this is the blog. In here, you will see all the blog posts with their featured image, their name, a short intro, and a sidebar that you can customize. Let's look at the blog post. This is a preview. All you will have to do is insert the content and the images that you want. Let's say you've found your dream theme. You will need to come back to the WordPress dashboard and look for it. Once you have identified it, you will need to install it and activate it. I have already activated the Colibri theme. And remember, I showed you some templates for this theme. I can find them here inside demo sites. Let's find it. It was the bakery template. All I have to do is import it. The template is now imported. One more thing that you need to know. The moment a theme is installed, in the back, a plugin is installed as well. This plugin is usually known as a page builder. This plugin lets you customize your theme and build your site. It gives you some extra capabilities and it takes the default WordPress customizer to a whole new level. In this particular case, our plugin is called Colibri Page Builder. It has been installed, as I said, but now we have to activate it. In this moment, you will be able to design your site by drag and drop, and this is just awesome. Next, I want to clear out some concepts for you. By default, WordPress comes with two types of content, posts and pages, as you can see in this menu right here. Posts are blog articles that are shown in reverse chronological order on a page that is called blog listing. Pages, on the other hand, contain static content that does not change. You've seen already home pages, portfolio pages, product pages, contact pages, and also think of all the pages an online store has. The moment a theme is installed, it will deploy some sample pages and posts. They are the exact pages and posts that you have already seen on the homepage of the theme. Let's take a look at them. Here are the pages created as a sample. You have About Us, you have the blog listing, Contact Us, the front page, another sample page. Whenever you want to edit a page, you will go to Edit in Colibri if you have the Colibri Page Builder installed, or you go with Edit, which gives you access to the default WordPress editor. Let's preview such a page. All you have to do is just change the copy, change the images, and hit publish. It's as easy as that. If we go to posts, I have 4 posts here. Let's preview one. In the next minutes, we will be creating our own posts. Let's add a new post. Let's look a bit at the anatomy of this editor. We have a place where we can start typing in right away a title. Next, you can start typing your content. Let's do this. I have already decided on my title. I'm using this Grammarly add-on. It's a Chrome extension that allows me to correct my text. I'm loving it. Let's place some content inside the post. You see this window over here, it allows me to adjust a bit the styling of my paragraphs. From these arrows, you can move up or down your paragraph. You can play with the alignment, the thickness of the text, or also decide if your paragraph is a list, a heading, or a quote. You can even add it as HTML if you have some basic HTML knowledge. You can also duplicate or save this paragraph to use it later in another post. And this will be called a reusable block, because the paragraph is called a block in the WordPress default editor. You can see here, you can start writing or typing, or you can also choose a block. If I hit enter, I will see this plus sign here that allows me to add new blocks to my content. Let's see what other blocks are available. I have social media stuff, YouTube videos, I can browse more. Most of the time, for a blog post, you will be playing only with headings, paragraphs, some images. Also, you could insert videos. You could also add a button, like for a newsletter subscription. In here you can also find some pre-designed buttons or pre-designed columns or galleries. You just click on them and they get selected. Let's add an image. You can upload a locally stored image, an image from an URL, but also media from your media library. Inside the media library, you will store all the media that you will use on your blog or website, from audio, images, videos to documents. The theme that you are using already uploads the media included in the theme and the template you chose, and I have already uploaded my own images that I will use in the next post. The moment you select an image, let's say this one, you have the option to add an alt text which should be representative to the image and the post itself, and it will have SEO benefits if you do this consistently with every image in every blog post. You can also edit it. You can crop it, rotate left, rotate right, and also scale it or resize it. Let's select it. It's now inserted. If you look on the right, while my image is selected, you can make some extra edits, such as make the image rounded. You can also change the alt text here, change the dimensions, and even some CSS styling. If you select a paragraph, you will have different customizations on the right. What else do you need to do before going live with your article? Head over to the menu on the right and switch from blog view to post view and set your featured image. This image will be the one showing up at the top of your blog post and inside the blog listing. Next, you will have to write an excerpt, which will be the intro of your article in the blog listing itself. Next, I advise you to organize your content into categories and tags. In a minimalistic approach, categories are your main topics of the blog, and tags can be some micro topics. Let's look at an example. The default category is uncategorized, so let's untick this one. In this particular case, this is a recipe for some pancakes, so let's make the main category sweets. If this is a subcategory of something bigger, we can also select the parent category, but I don't want to. What other categories can I have on my blog? I can have soups. I can have salads. Let's leave only one category here and assign some tags. Sugar-free, gluten-free, blueberry, what else? Let's preview a bit. On desktop in a new tab. Look, this is our post. All we need to do is customize a bit the sidebar and its widgets. I feel that we are on the right track. What else do we need to do? Assess the URL for this article. It will take the title by default and insert it in the URL, but we can always edit it and make it more concise. We can also schedule it. We can also delete it if you want. Now, let's just schedule. Are you ready? Yes. Schedule. Cool. Do you want to see the post? Why not? So guys, I think we can open up the champagne. Our first article is scheduled. Let's go back to the WordPress dashboard. You can see the categories here, you can see the tags. If you click on Quick Edit, you can always change bulk titles, URLs, publishing dates, categories, and tags for articles. And I love this feature. Now let me show you a new way of creating categories and tags. Head over to Posts and you see these menu items, categories and tags. Let's create the smoothie category. Let's add it. I can delete it if I want. If I click on Quick Edit, I can see the URL of this category. If I click on View, I will see the URL with all the articles in that particular category. Right now, we don't have any article. We have one article for sweets. This is a sample article. It's not the article we created earlier because that will be published in the future. So it's kind of hidden right now. Let's go and create a tag. Let's go with another ingredient as a tag, lemon, and it's here. Let us add this tag to an article like this one. We can go to Quick Edit and add the tag. You see it's been added here, and if I go back to tags, I can see that one article has the lemon tag, and if I go to view, I'm seeing that article, but it's a sample article, so this is why it doesn't have this featured image. There are two more ideas I want to talk to you about. First is sidebars. If we go to our article, you see this column on the right. This is called the sidebar. These columns are areas standing usually on the right-hand side of a website, of a blog, that display information that is not part of the main content. Blog sidebars are used for different purposes. For example, these are all called widgets. This is a search widget, this is a recent post widget, or archives widget, or the categories widget. The search, recent posts, archives, and categories widgets help users navigate your blog and find easily the topic they care about most. You can even see the recent comments. You can have buttons that urge people to subscribe to your newsletter. You can even have a YouTube video with your latest tutorial. Let's see how we can customize such a sidebar in WordPress. I always like to edit my widgets inside Appearance widgets. I feel that this is the easiest way. On the left I have all my widgets. On the right I have my areas where I can place these widgets. The areas here differ from theme to theme. Now, if I go to my blog sidebar widget area, I feel that this is kind of crowded, so let's delete some of them. Just head over to delete and delete. Easy, right? In here I can give it a title and also choose how many posts to show in the recent post widget. But let's add another widget, let's say calendar. We just drag and drop. That's it. It's as easy as drag and drop. That's all, and it's already live. Let's see it. Let's head over to our blog page. Let's see how this looks like. This is weird. I don't have any posts here. This was supposed to be my blog. Well, there's a trick. We need to tell WordPress that this is your blog page. How? Just go to Settings, to Reading, and in here you can tell that the post page is actually your blog page. Let's save. And let's just refresh. And here you are, blog listing. And in here you can see the calendar we just inserted and the post. The one that we created is not here because we decided to publish it later. What else can you do here? If you don't want to have a full website and only a blog, you can decide that the home page should display your latest post instead of a front page. You can decide how many blog posts should appear on the blog listing. And if you go to discussion, you can do some comments setting up. Do you allow anyone to post a comment? How is moderation taken care of? Just read all the lines here and tick whatever you feel necessary. One last exercise before calling it a day. Let's head over quickly to our post and upload some images as featured image. Let's add the proper tag and category. Now let's take a look for the last time at our blog. That's more like it. This one got away. Yeah. What about some champagne?